Well, when they meet him, he's coming out of prison, and Driver and Arena have already started getting close, and so he kind of comes in and puts a stop to that. But what I think is really interesting is that it's not as easy as just some, like the deadbeat dad kind of guy. He's actually someone that's really trying to make it work with his family, and I think Irene recognizes that, and so it's not an easy decision for her. It becomes much more complicated and much more layered. And so he's someone that's gotten a second chance, and he's trying to do the best that he can with it. The problem is that he's got a lot of baggage that he's accumulated while in prison. Well, at first it's definitely antagonistic. I mean, he comes out, he doesn't know what's happened between Irene and Driver. He knows that there's this guy that's come into the picture and been helping his family, and I think that that's definitely a threatening thing. But there's a humility, I think, when someone comes out of prison. He's not just gonna piss on his territory to try to mark his ground. I think that he's thankful that his family even stuck around. So there's this kind of fine line that he's treading with trying to communicate that I'm back, so don't fuck with my family, but at the same time not trying to be overbearing in front of Irene, in front of Benicio. So I think that's the kind of complicated social situation he's in. There's this guy Driver, who's a Hollywood stunt driver who also moonlights as a driver for criminals, and he ends up falling for this, becoming close to this woman whose husband's in prison, and when he comes out, he he asks him to help him on this heist, and all this madness ensues because of that. It's kind of what sets the whole plot in motion. But I do kind of also feel that it's basically Grand Theft Auto the movie. If someone was to make a really cool version of Grand Theft Auto the video game, it'd be this movie. It's wild. It really is an experiment because you've got this family drama, and at the same time you've got this really intense, violent, visceral revenge film. I think it's a really interesting way that these two things intersect.